Where's Sachiko? Do you know?
Shrugs.
She looks to Noel to be the responsible one here. And it's like,
I think Sachiko would be a lot nicer on Ketamine.
Cinder's going to take the cat. She's going to grab Trainer Cinder and go back upstairs. She'll have Alice stay with our friends. They are going to go look for Sachiko. She's going to keep the cat on the assumption that the cat can see shit that she probably can't, and she's going to convey that to the cat.
All right. Searching for Sachiko. And Sachiko, you're searching around in the room, and what you do find is lots of material, like construction material, enough to rebuild entire rooms in this place. There are lots of power tools and construction tools, and you can easily find the device that you think Amelia used to try to cover up the staircase as well.
Anything that Sachiko can think can cut through the muscle. And number 2, is there anything that she thinks might stop the muscle from closing in on her completely?
You can actually use one of the tools to do so, yeah. You think you can wrap your head around it.
I want to take down this muscle.
You just try out different buttons and see what removes the safety, start it up, and you start cutting through it. And it is muscle, and these are power tools. It easily starts... You see these layers and layers of muscles and tissue just start to pull apart. But right as this is happening, from the top part, a trail, a human centipede of different legs and feet, all the same thickness as normal human beings, but mutating out of one another and wrapped around one another with lots of different teeth growth, starts swinging towards the tool and your head. It hits the tool, doesn't destroy the tool, but the tool falls off your hand and almost hits one of your own legs, but now it's on the ground. You see this mass of bones and teeth and slightly twitching like legs and toes stuck on the top part of the muscle that you carved out, and then it pulls its way back again.
Okay, so that didn't work.
Well, kinda did. Top down, it's like halfway open before this happened.
Oh, so do I see the thing that attacked me too?
You see lots of growth above on the ceiling now that the door is opened like this.
Oh, so something from outside the room attacked me?
Yeah, it was from the outside of the room, hit against the part you were carving down, and then pulled back again.
So if I continue cutting and it tries to attack me again, will I have a chance to dodge?
You think as long as you're on the ground, it can't hit you. So you're in crouching position or a bit lower.
So I will be in a crouching position and I will continue to cut the muscles.
All right.
And also I will try to dodge if I see anything attacking me on the ground. I will be alert to that.
Cinder, you can hear some of this going on, especially the heavy power tool dropping out of her hands and hitting the ground. That's what you hear, and it's mostly resonating through the elevator in the storeroom. You think that's the one she has gone up from.
The cat didn't look at anything, right?
Nothing that felt off, just usual cat shit.
I don't care what you say, as long as you say normal cat shit. Probably gonna be true. So Cinder is going to kind of look up the elevator and say, Sachiko.
So Sachiko pretends to not hear.
Sachiko.
Sachiko turns off the power tool and crouches a bit away and then walks normally and then goes to the elevator, looks down and says, "Hi, honey, what's up?"
Hi, sweetheart. What are you doing?
I'm doing some project for Artemis. I want to make him happy, so I'm building something for him.
And there's this strong smell of blood and a little bit of like a rusty smell mixed with the blood.
Making him a gift out of meat.
Huh? What do you mean, sweetheart?
Yeah, it's this giant hamburger. I'm preparing it for Artemis.
Yeah, how did you make it?
So there are some power tools here, and there are also some muscles, and I'm just carving them for Artemis so he can have his giant hamburger.
Uh-huh. Do you think that's gonna hurt the house?
What the fuck hurt the house? Now you're into the feelings of buildings too?
No, hear me out. You know what? Fuck it. Cinder with the cat will climb up.
Parkouring up, you see her quickly scale through the elevator parts, holding the cat in front of you.
Is that a normal cat, isn't it? Like a child that was cut in half and then mutated into a cat thing or such?
No.
So you're telling me that there is a normal animal in this godforsaken world? That is actually the happiest thing I have ever heard.
Yeah, it's a cat. Now hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I worry about the house is if the house gets pissed, it's gonna retaliate. And I saw upstairs, and that's a lot of shit to retaliate with.
So
it can block us off on any entrance up there. Strategically, it's a nightmare.
We never prepared for it to have this many anuses.
So
that and the poop juice, is very, very useful.
As you can see, I'm doing something about the house's attempts to stop us from exploring. And it is going to be successful. Look, I have already destroyed like half of it.
That's awesome. Also, as far as giving Artemis a human burger, having them eat human meat might put him back in the headspace of Artie.
Okay, so I want to make that hamburger for Artemis. I will just, if you allow me, cut off the rest of this because I want to explore the first floor.
Yeah, sure, fuck it. I don't care. Just leave the ass alone.
I don't have anything to do with the ass. Also, I thought you were more adventurous when it came to sex, but okay, if you want, I will leave the ass alone.
I mean, we aren't talking kinky right now. If you want to do that later, we can talk. And then she just kind of pushes her up against the wall, blood and everything, and kisses her.
Will you dodge?
Surprise.
As the DM, I'm just like, yes, skills need to be used.
Not hard or forceful.
I hope that the power tool wasn't running when she did that.
You said you had dropped
You
it.
did,
so.
yeah.
Sachiko says, "You are very lovely, dear. So, can I go on with the thing I was going on with?"
Cinder just smiles and looks down and says, yeah, go ahead.
Don't you want to see if Artemis and Nola are right?
I've got another Cinder down there with him. Do you want me to leave? I'll leave.
Just
Cinder starts going back down. As long as you're safe, I'll be right down there. Holler for me if, you need me. Don't get killed, please.
If I'm captured by a monster, I will scream at the top of my lungs.
I'm gonna have you put on the melee vest.
Thank you, honey.
As Cinder, puts it on, she'll say, if you don't want to do anything, I understand. I am happy to have you as a friend, too.
Listen, Cinder. The thing is, right now, things are too fucked up for me to even think about these issues. Can we have this discussion when Kevin Logan is at least dead?
Yeah. Just be careful, okay?
I will be very careful. Don't worry. I have no death wish.
You aren't reckless, and that's a good thing.
Sachiko smiles, not knowing what to say.
Cinder will parkour back down the vent.
Go down, and you're there.
Cinder will just sit down below the vent and love on Kitty.
It was just when you did the cat's voice, I imagined the narrator for the facility. Level 3 contaminated. Just coming out of the cat.
Enunciate. Please enunciate.